Okay, so long story short, my daughter is moving out of the house, and one of the pieces of furniture she is taking with her I have been using as a storage in our garage. So today it was my job to take care of all of my stuff out of that piece of furniture. Well, it had been so long since I had seen what was in there. I found treasures. Like, look at all of this that I forgot I had, and it was just in my garage waiting to be opened. Most of these notebooks are like not even fully used. I have folders that I've made. This looks like a B6 folder. TN inserts I made. This looks like it might be mixed media paper. I don't even know like where I got this from. Look, it is literally unused. The paper doesn't feel like great quality, but whatever. These are just printables, I guess. I remember when I made this cover, when I decorated the cover for this. I think it's a Midori, an MD notebook from 2017, and I think I still have 3 pages in there. This looks like an A5 size dashboard. This looks like a narrow or A5. This is an A5 notebook. Paper. Here's another narrow size with a lot of blank. Here's another A5. This is Tomoe River paper, I think. This is, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is pocket size stuff. When I attempted to use pocket, I made like all of these things because, you know, but pocket was just a little too small for me. I'm wondering if I could just shove this in an A6, maybe. This is for a standard size, and I stuck a pen loop on there. There's another one of these notebooks. This one is completely empty, except for that watercolor. This is A5. I'm starting to think I need to set up my A5. That looks like B6. This is A5. Oh, let's see, what is this? And then this looks like it has, oh, these are for A5 rings, I guess. This is A5. Oh my gosh, like I set this up as a journal of some kind. I prepped some pages. This looks like it has gesso on it. Look at that. These were all printables that I had bought, I guess. And some of these things are, and it's like brand new. Like I didn't even use it. Oh, look at these cute little pocket folders. I remember when I got these. The Planner Addict box. Oh yeah, I had a subscription to the Planner Addict box for a while, maybe like 6 months or so. This looks like personal size. That was another size I didn't really love. This is B6. Oh my. Oh wow. This is great paper. What will I do with this? I don't know. What the heck? Look at this vintage notebook paper. It's even discolored. How awesome. Excuse me. Who made this? Moleskine. Excuse me. That looks like standard, right? Yeah, that looks like standard. I guess I did use it for a little bit. This is like Christmas, birthday, whatever, like a gift. Yep. Parenting tip. Do that with your kids. I did it with my kids when they were little. Whenever you buy them like toys, don't just add to the junk of toys that they already have. Take some away, put them in a bin, hide them in a closet, in a garage, put a reminder on your phone in like 4 or 5 months to open it, and it'll be like Christmas Day for them. Seriously. I did it with my kids. It was awesome. This is another thing I found. Oh, this looks like Planner Perfect, which is this A5 or wide? This might be wide, but I could totally just cover that up and use it. Like, I don't have any issues with that at all. This was oh my gosh, Kelly, what were you thinking? I literally printed this out and didn't use it. Look at this. 2017. I don't think I used wide size for that long. I think it's really just A5 that I kind of like or gravitate towards. Look, printed this. This is undated, so I could still use this. Oh. Paper. Oh my gosh. This is a bunch of fall stuff, but did I make that? Ugh. What else do I have in here? Oh, I think my daughter did this. Scraps, a bunch of scraps, but it looks like I sized them so they could be like in the dashboards, like papers in the dashboards, because they all looked cut to certain sizes. So I probably have, you know, B6 Slim and B6 in here. Yeah. I'm gonna be going through this evening, and probably more than likely gonna set up an A5 notebook, because why not? And then I'll just have it sitting there for something. Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, the only A5, oh, I have this. Maybe I could set this up too. This is like one of those, the Midori brand, Traveler's Notebook now, but they were Midori. I have that, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, the only A5 I have is this one. I'm not sure why. I had more, but I think I sold a few A5s. I can never have too many setup notebooks ready to go. Okay, so here's a simple setup of this Traveler's Notebook cover. I believe they call this color camel. But anyway, after finding all those goodies, I was like, let me set it up. Super simple, nothing extravagant or involved. I'm sure I'll find some sticky notes or some stuff to put in here. This insert, which I used a jump band for it. I have a pack that I think it actually came with this. Because it's only a 1-string, I put this notebook on it. This is the Moleskine. But let's see, it goes up to 5. Let's see how many. 7. And then in the back it has like to-do lists, and it's actually like a list, and see, there are the chapters, so it's 7 of them. So that was kind of fun, and I picked it up, and like I said, I filled out like 2 pages of it and then, you know, put it away. But anyway, so I just set this up because I could, and because I had a couple of narrow standard inserts, and so I put it in here, and it will be ready to go if and when I want to use it. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to do the A5 size. This is the only A5 notebook I have. I swear I cannot keep these things clean to save my life. That's the problem when you paint, or you're a mixed media person and a planner person and it's all at the same desk. Then my notebooks get tainted, and it like makes me sad for a while, and then I'm just like, well, I guess that's just the way it goes. Anyway. Okay, so here's the A5 setup. This, I wish I could remember the name of this leather, and okay, I think I found it online. It looks like it's a May, as in the month, M-A-Y. It's probably not available anymore, but it's just May Cascade is all it says. So that's what this is, from Chic Sparrow. Anyway, so this is the setup. I took out a little bit of what I had in there previously, and from the treasures that I found, I stuck this one in there. This doesn't have any labeling on it. I don't know where I got this from, but I want to say it was a Hobby Lobby buy. The paper feels great. I tested out watercolor, and it's really good. So I really enjoy this paper, but I put this one in there. And then I had this dashboard, so I left what I had originally put in there. I left it all in there. These printables that I had already printed out, this was from Peaky Dory Designs in 2017. I think that's John, Planning with John, and he's on YouTube. I don't know if he still has Peaky Dory Designs, but he would make printables, and so I bought this month on 2 pages, week on 1 page, and 2 days on a page horizontal. And so I stuck that in here. This is Annie Plants, and it's just like expenses, so I kept that in there. This notebook is a master's touch, so this did come from Hobby Lobby for sure. And then I kept the black paper in here. I was testing out jelly rolls. I tried to stick something in the pockets because this leather it's floppy. See, there's not a lot of structure. I don't know if I'm so close, sorry. A lot of structure to it, so I do try to stick some stuff in the back slip pocket and the secretarial pocket, just to try to make it a little more sturdier. But I'm gonna put this pin. This is from Mr. Pin, and it's the Sela line gel. I don't know if it's an 05. I can't remember, but it's like a premium something or other, Sela. And I really like these. They came on Amazon in like a set of 4 or 5 or 6, I can't remember, but I'll just stick that one in here. And so this A5 is set up, and it's Is that gonna go in there? Maybe I'll just do it this way. It's set up and it's ready to use if ever I'm in the mood to go big. The leather's great. I love the leather. It's real smooth and it is floppy and you know, all that good stuff, and the color's gorgeous. So okay, yeah, that's the setup for an A5 that'll be on my shelf ready to go should I ever want to use it. Okay, this is the only pocket size notebook cover that I have, and it wasn't even mine. It was my daughter's, but she wasn't using it anymore, so she asked if I wanted it. I said sure. I don't really use this size. I think I tried pockets, you know, about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was just a wee bit small for me. But these are the only notebooks I have. But in my little treasure box that I came across, try again, and this, I have no clue what leather this is. It is a Chic Sparrow, but I, for the life of me, don't remember. This was actually a free notebook, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they were giving away a few years ago, maybe. I don't remember exactly. They were giving away like goodies whenever you bought like something and you got something for free, I think. And I think that's what this is. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. And yeah, okay. Okay, so the pocket is set up. It is super cute, and not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna have to try a pocket size again. Yeah, so I just I don't have anything in this pocket, but I had some stuff that I just stuffed in there, folder that I made, or that I bought. I did not make that. At the front, I did make this though. I remember making this years ago. All of these are the ones that I found in my goodie box again. These are just papers. This is oh wait, what's that? I didn't want anything used in here. What is that? This is Tomoe River paper. I just kind of like took out the pages that were empty from that other little notebook. And then some acetate, little pocket folders. Then field notes in here. And then one of these folders too, with another notebook that had not been fully used. I even have some stickers in here. And some stamps, that's great. These are from Pookie Bear Cuties. And I even got Grumpy Cat. Completely forgot I had these. That's the beauty of like taking some of your stash, putting it in a box, hiding it, and then going back to it months or years later. It feels like you went shopping, you know? And that's exactly what it feels like, which is why I'm setting up all these notebooks. So yeah, this is set up, blank pages in here. And this pen is another, let's see, Mr. Pen, I think. No, this is a Uniball 107. This one is blue ink. I don't typically write in blue ink, but I like blue ink, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that in here for if and when I decide that I want to use the pocket. There we go. Okay, real quick. Earlier or previously I had mentioned that I only had one A5 and I lied, so I wanted to come and like say that. These are my other A5s. This was the only A5 I have, but I forgot that I had these. I just haven't pulled them out in a long time. After going through my treasure box and setting up a few notebooks, this is what my desk looks like now. A little bit on the messy side. a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean this up now. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me. Yeah, it was fun. Bye.